For years, the world has been fed a story that Africa is just a land of problems with little to contribute to global innovation. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Africa isn't just rich in natural resources that have fueled industries across the world. It's also home to brilliant minds capable of groundbreaking inventions. And right now, one Zimbabwean innovator is proving just that. Meet Maxwell, a self-taught inventor who's turning heads with an idea so bold it could shake up the entire energy and electric vehicle industry. Born in 1970 and raised in a crowded neighborhood in Zimbabwe, Maxwell's journey was anything but easy. By the time he was 14, financial struggles forced him to drop out of school. But that didn't stop him. His mind was wired differently, always curious, always creating. Even as a teenager, Maxwell had a gift. While other kids played with toys, he built things, complex gadgets from scraps. By the late 90s, he had already designed several impressive devices, including a homemade radio transmitter, a digital navigator, and even a turbine engine. But his biggest breakthrough came in 2009 when he started focusing on green energy. He had an idea. What if electricity could be pulled straight from the air? Sounds impossible, right? Well, Maxwell made it happen. He developed what he calls microsonic energy technology, a system that captures and converts radio waves into usable electricity. No wires, no batteries, just pure energy from the surrounding air. Of course, the scientific community was skeptical. Many dismissed it as unrealistic. But Maxwell didn't need their approval. His inventions spoke for themselves. One of his most mind-blowing creations? A self-powered television. During its unveiling, Maxwell demonstrated how this TV runs entirely on his microsonic energy system. No power cords, no rechargeable batteries, just infinite energy, harvested from the air. Imagine a world where your television runs without electricity. No power cords, no batteries, no solar panels. Sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But that's exactly what one inventor claims to have created. Maxwell, a self-taught innovator from Zimbabwe, introduced what he calls the world's first self-powered TV. Instead of plugging it into an outlet, this television supposedly runs on radio frequencies, converting them into usable energy. This is the first television in the world that powers itself, Maxwell confidently announced. No electricity, no solar, just a complete, all-in-one solution. If true, this invention could change the way people use electronics. Urban households could cut down on electricity bills, and people in remote areas without access to power could finally own a TV without worrying about energy sources. But Maxwell didn't stop there. His next invention, the Green Power off-grid machine, follows the same principle. Using what he calls microsonic technology, this device is designed to generate electricity without needing solar panels or a traditional power grid. If scaled up, he claims, it could supply power to hundreds of homes, offering a potential solution to Africa's ongoing energy challenges. Then came his most ambitious project yet, a self-powered electric car, the Kai Sayeth. Unlike traditional electric vehicles that need charging stations, Maxwell insists his car continuously recharges itself using radio wave energy. If his claims are accurate, this technology could eliminate range anxiety, a major concern for electric vehicle owners. With a top speed of 220 km/h, the Kai Sayeth isn't just about sustainability, it promises performance too. But what really sets it apart is its ability to power homes. Similar to Tesla's Powerwall, Maxwell's car supposedly acts as a backup generator, providing electricity whenever needed. A car that drives forever and powers your house? That's an extraordinary claim. Yet, not everyone is convinced. After Maxwell showcased his inventions to Zimbabwe's president, Emmerson Mnangagwa, skepticism erupted online. Some critics accused him of deception, arguing that the Kai Sayeth wasn't an original invention. A few tech-savvy Zimbabweans conducted a reverse image search and found striking similarities between Maxwell's so-called self-powered car and an existing model from the Chinese automaker Kaiyi. Some even alleged that Maxwell simply bought a ready-made electric car, along with a portable power station, and presented them as his own innovations. Zimbabwean journalist Hopewell Chinono went even further. He called Maxwell a fraud, claiming that the so-called Microsonic energy device was actually a product already available on Amazon for just $109. Chinono posted side-by-side images showing the device being sold online by a company called Brawi, which had introduced it back in August 2023. He didn't hold back. On the left, you see Maxwell lying to President Mnangagwa, Chinono wrote. He claims he invented this in 2009, but a simple reverse image search shows it's the same device sold on Amazon. In a world where technology moves at lightning speed, bold claims can either make you a revolutionary genius or land you in the center of controversy. And right now, Zimbabwean inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso is caught in the middle of exactly that. After presenting his self-powered energy devices to President Emmerson Mnangagwa, Maxwell gained international attention. His innovations, which supposedly generate electricity from radio frequencies, promised a future where TVs, cars, and even homes could run without traditional power sources. But not everyone was convinced. Investigative journalist Hopewell Chinono took a closer look and didn't like what he found. According to him, Maxwell's so-called breakthrough wasn't new at all. He claimed the hypersonic energy device was actually a pre-existing product made by a company called Brawi, launched on August 9, 2023, and available online for just $109. Hopewell didn't hold back his frustration. "This is just a portable power station with a built-in solar panel," he said. "It's designed for camping and emergencies, not some revolutionary energy generator. And the fact that our state security service didn't fact-check this before letting the president endorse it. Embarrassing. The world isn't just laughing at Mnangagwa, it's laughing at Zimbabwe." Naturally, the internet had mixed reactions. Some Zimbabweans rushed to defend Maxwell, claiming that his technology is misunderstood. A user named What Mandy pointed out, "A group of scientists actually tested his generators a few years ago, and they were amazed. The problem is that his inventions don't follow the usual laws of physics, but they still work." On the other hand, skeptics like Madagascar challenged Maxwell directly. "If his car really runs on perpetual energy, then let's see him drive it from Matare to Victoria Falls and back, without recharging. I'll even pay for the trip. It's fine to impress the public, but misleading the president? That's another level." While Zimbabwe debates whether Maxwell is a genius or a fraud, there's another African innovation making headlines, one that nobody can deny is real. While Zimbabweans argue about Maxwell's claims, Burkina Faso is making quiet but steady progress in green energy. In January 2025, the Itakwa Car Company unveiled the country's first locally manufactured electric vehicle, built using homegrown talent and resources. The vehicle, available in two models, the Native and the Sahel, boasts a 330-kilometre range on a single 30-minute charge. This isn't just an engineering milestone, it's a game-changer for transportation in Burkina Faso. Unlike the controversial claims surrounding Maxwell's work, this EV is backed by real-world data. According to market research firm Mordor Intelligence, Africa's electric vehicle market was worth $11.9 billion in 2021 and is expected to almost double to $21.3 billion by 2027, with a solid 10.2% annual growth rate. Beyond its impressive specs, Itakwa's electric car represents something much bigger. It's a symbol of self-reliance. For years, Africa has relied on foreign car imports. But with this new production, Burkina Faso is proving that local innovation is not only possible, but profitable. Here's why this matters. Job creation. From manufacturing to sales, repairs, and charging station networks, the EV industry will create thousands of jobs in Burkina Faso. Economic growth. By producing its own cars instead of relying on imports, Burkina Faso will save foreign currency and boost local trade. A greener future. With the world battling climate change, shifting to electric vehicles will cut carbon emissions and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Inspiration for young innovators. This project proves that innovation doesn't only come from global tech giants. Young engineers and scientists in Burkina Faso now have a success story to follow, one that's rooted in African ingenuity. There's no doubt that African countries are stepping up in the green energy revolution. From homegrown electric cars to solar-powered solutions, the continent is proving that it can be a global player in technology. But that leaves us with one big question. What do you think about Maxwell Chikumbutso's inventions? Are his claims real, or is this just another case of a visionary stretching the truth? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more stories about Africa's rising tech scene.